day I realized that I have way too many gym clothes. My mom's going to watch this video and realize that I've spent a lot of money on activewear and she's going to kill me. Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing something that has been one of my most requested videos. You know how YouTubers say this is my most requested video? I'm not saying that I have 10,000s, but I'm just saying that this is my most requested video. Today we're going to be talking about my most favorite to my least favorite activewear brands. For a legging or a sports bra to become my absolute favorite, there are a couple of tests that they need to check. Okay, I'm gonna start with a brand that I feel like I couldn't not have, and I know that it's not easily available, so I just want to get it off the desk and just say that this is by far my most favorite activewear brand in the world. And let me just say that if I was not living on the other side of the world, I would have all of their clothing, but I don't. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably don't know what this one is. So firstly, follow me on Instagram. Secondly, you've probably seen this one on Instagram. If you haven't, I really don't know what you're following, but this is by far, in my experience, the best activewear brand there is. They literally cannot go wrong. I mean, sometimes they do, but we let that pass. Now, these Gymshark items were actually gifted to me. I did not buy them, but I'm assuming that if I did, I would be spending not less than 10 grand on them. The first one that we have is the Gymshark Ombre Sports Bra. The most comfortable sports bra you're ever going to be in. It's extremely breathable. It has the cups. Now that would be the only reason that I would give it a negative marking, because I hate it. I hate it because firstly, when you put it in the washing machine, but this is my most favorite sports bra to exist. The second thing that I have from Gymshark is actually a set. Now this is the old flex. Gymshark has many flexes, so this is the older flex. Now one thing about leggings is that I do not like low rise leggings. I don't like it. I really prefer pants or leggings that are high waisted. So this one that I have here is a crop. It's a crop legging. It's not all the way, and it is low res, which is probably the two reasons why it's not my favorite legging in the world. But I have very recently ordered more things from Gymshark, so when it comes I will show you guys that as well. I don't like the fact that it is not all the way, like it's a 3/4 legging, and I don't like that. But despite all of that, this is amazing quality. It fits you, it hugs you just exactly where you need it to. So I'm going to talk about 3 things in every legging, and that is your number 1, your squat proof, how squat proof your legging is. Number 2 is whether or not there is a camel toe, and number 3 is going to be my overall rating. So for my leggings, number 1, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for camel toe, because in my opinion you can see camel toe, like that is a possibility. Squat proof, I'm going to say it's 10 out of 10, brilliant, you can't see anything when you squat. And my overall rating for this would be a 7 out of 10, only because it is low res and not all the way. Now I have the set of that, which is a sports bra. Now the problem with this is that it's an excess, and let me just say that if you do not buy a sports bra in the size that fits you most comfortably, you're going to die. Because especially, I mean, we all know that feeling when you come back from your workout and you cannot like get your sports bra out of your body. That's what happens with this one, only because it's an excess. They also have the removable cuff, so negative markings for that. But all in all, I would give this an 8 out of 10. Now Gymshark was more on the expensive side, so that means maybe once a year, if you've really saved up a lot of money and you feel like this is worth an investment, trust me, it is. So if you have saved up and you really want to buy good activewear, even if it's expensive, the truth is that it's going to last you. It's not going to wear out like the other brands do. So Gymshark has their sale twice a year at the max, which is when you should be buying. So that is generally during Halloween. They have a Black Friday sale, and they have one they just had one in June. So those are the 2 times of the year that they have like good sales, like not cheap kind. They have like a 50% and a 75% off, and that's when, in my opinion, you should be buying. So if you are planning to buy from Gymshark, that is my opinion on that. So Gymshark copies are available, which is what I have purchased only because I want to try them out. And I have bought all of these from AliExpress, obviously. Here are my views on them. So let me talk about my most favorite pair from AliExpress. It's the grey dupes. Now this is a full-on set, long sleeve crop, and the leggings. Let me talk about the leggings first. Honestly, it's genuinely funny that they barely charge you. Like, I think I must have paid not more than 1,000 for this entire set, as to a Gymshark which would cost me at least 4,000 for one set. They're great dupes. They have this whole waist elastic, which is why it's all high-waisted, which I only buy high-waisted mostly. Genuinely, these leggings are great. They hug you just in the right places. They do not make you look all flat, and they don't do that at all. These are one of my all-time favorite leggings. They're absolutely long. Maybe if you put them in the washing machine way too many times, they kind of get loose and like flappy or whatever. I like to fold the bottoms. I do not get a camel toe in these leggings. So I will give it a 9 out of 10. For squat proof. Now these leggings, these specific ones on AliExpress, are extremely squat proof. So I'm going to give the squat proofness about 8.5 out of 10. You might not want to wear like really colored underwear, because let's face it, we've done this all the time. Like, I have seen people, I have been one of those people that goes to gym and wears an absolutely not squat proof legging, and then we're doing all of these things, and I mean, it's not a good side. I think after 2 years of me going to the gym, I realized that the term squat proof existed, and my leggings were not one of them. So I don't know the kind of display I have been on for the first 2 years of my gym days. Overall rating, I would give this, these are my favorite, so I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because I love how they look, I love how they fit. The second Gymshark copy that I have is a complete black set. Now the thing about AliExpress is that there are so many sellers. It is very important to make sure that you're reading the comments before you make a purchase, because every seller is using a different material. There is no guarantee that just because you bought one thing from one seller, all the other sellers are going to have the same quality, which is the issue I faced. Now the problem with that is that this is like the opposite quality of those grey ones. They're so thin. If you do have a lot of squat proof leggings and honestly do not know what to do with it, in my opinion, wear them for your upper body days, your ab days, things that you know that you're not going to be, All in all, for this legging, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It's not my favorite, but it looks really nice. It fits well, hugs the right places. Just not squat proof. The other thing that I bought again is this long sleeve crop, which I love. I don't know, am I the only person that likes these crop tops? I love it. Although, let's face it, it is extremely inconvenient, taking that our weather does not allow us to wear this amount of cloth in the gym. The third example that I have is a pink leggings. I bought the top and the leggings, but they are a completely different color of pink, so mere saath this dhoka ho gaya. But the top again, similarly, it's a long sleeve crop. It has the thumb holder and everything. It's really nice material, but again, not in this weather, not in Indian weather, unless your gym is like really cold or during the winters, and this is a great purchase. I bought this in a size S. It's the tightest thing on this planet Earth, okay? When I wear these leggings, let me just say, I have to say a prayer, because firstly, they're really difficult to get inside of, and secondly, they're really difficult to maintain. So the thing is that you have to constantly keep pulling it up, and that is one of the most annoying things that you can experience in the gym. So which is why this is not my most favorite at all. Now let's talk about things that are a little more easily available and you do not have to wait like 6 months to get. The first place that I would 100% recommend if you have a decent budget is H&M. The first thing that I have is my all-time favorite H&M sports bra, only because it is the nicest material, super easy, very light, probably not the best for somebody with bigger boobs. For my small chested community, this is a great bet. One of the best sports bras in H&M, in my opinion. The other one that I bought from H&M, and I have bought actually a couple of these, and there's honestly, I mean, there's nothing to it. It's just the honest truth is it does not have removable padding, so great. Also, it's a little thicker, so you don't have to like worry about anything. I bought these in a couple of colors, so I have this one in pink, grey, in black. So these are, you can tell that I really like this style of sports bras, only because there's honestly no trouble. You don't have to worry about anything. They are very breathable, very light, very easy to take out and put on. You're not going to be struggling, and cheap. I think I got each one of these for between 800 and 1000 is what I think I paid for these, but in my opinion worth it because they do not get spoiled. The other sports bras from H&M are these really cool ones that I bought. I bought these in a couple of colors, so I have them in pink, I have them in black, and I have them in olive green. But the problem was that I bought an excess, and like you can see, this is the waist, you know. So every time I want to get into this, I have to say a prayer. I have to pray to the activewear gods to let me in easily and let me get out even more easily. But that's why I'm saying, if you are planning to buy sports bras, please buy a bigger size, because it's just the most annoying thing. Thankfully, I bought the black one in the right size, so you'll probably find this even right now on the H&M site, so I'm going to try and link them below. If you're not comfortable in wearing just a sports bra in the gym, these are a great bet. They're very breathable, very cool quality. It's like a vest. It also has this elastic at the bottom, which is not my most favorite, but it's fine. Now let's talk about H&M leggings. The first H&M legging that I have here is also something that you've seen me wear a lot. Now the problem with this legging, number one is I bought these when I was a little thinner, so I bought the XS size, which barely gets up anymore. And secondly, these are not extremely high-waisted. These leggings very nicely squeeze in everything. So even if I have a little bit of something, it's squeezed in. Okay, and I don't like that for me. But they are squat proof. Try as much as possible to avoid buying leggings with a seam right in the front, because the minute you buy a seam right in the front of the legging, you are going to get a camel toe. Okay, it's a good pair of leggings, just that it sucks in all the good stuff and is not high-waisted. So the other pair that I bought from H&M is, in my opinion, slightly nicer because it has a thicker waistband. It also has this detailing at the bottom, like the different. You've probably seen this. This is very common H&M style. These also have a front seam, which is again a problem. So similar to that one, there is a camel toe issue in this as well. I don't know why I bought these. I still ask myself what I was thinking. But the truth is that these fit so well. These fit so well, and they make everything just look good. And they have a side pocket. I mean, honestly, leggings that have side pockets are the best leggings in the world. One of the biggest problems with leggings without pockets is that where do I keep my phone? Okay, where do you think I'm going to keep my phone? So I tried putting my phone into my sports bra, but I do not want everything else vibrating. And the last thing that I have from H&M is also one of my most favorite things Indian activewear has to offer, and these are the H&M shorts. Now, I never wore shorts, but these are the best shorts you can find. Now, the problem with shorts in general is that they ride up, which is also something that happens to these. But other than that, they are nice and high-waisted. They hug my curves. Again, front seam, so big camel toe issue. But squat proof and cute. So those were all of my H&M favorites. Now let's go on the things that are not branded. The first thing that I bought from Decathlon are a pair of cycling shorts for me, because I kind of wanted to test and see if they were a good buy or not. And I just want to say that it is not good quality at all. I think I put it in the washing machine about maybe like 10 times by now, and I can already feel the waistband material just like screaming. You know, it's not happy. I'm not happy with the material. It looks cheap, which is my problem with it mostly. There is no camel toe issue. It's very breathable and very like relaxed, but it doesn't make you feel good. The other pair of shorts that I bought from Decathlon are also not my most favorite, only because the waistband is such bad quality that the minute I put it on, it like, I don't know, it's loose. So the rest of the shorts are fine, but the waistband's loose, so that's a no-no for me. Also big camel toe issues because of the front seam. In my opinion, it is extremely cheap quality, which is why it comes at that price. But if you are looking for just something chill and maybe you don't want to spend a lot, or you just want something for like a one-time use, it's not that bad, but it wouldn't, like I probably wouldn't shop for shorts again. I bought a lot of these from Decathlon only because I prefer to wear these while I go to the gym. They are really breathable quality. I bought them in a couple of colors. I must have got these for 200 bucks. That's cheap. Decathlon has a lot of nice tanks. So if you are somebody that likes wearing tanks like I do, especially in the gym, then this is really nice quality. I even have one from H&M. So that was all from Decathlon. Now I feel like let's go on to some of the random things that I have. Now I have or used to have a lot of things from Nike. Now the problem with Nike is that they probably have great sports bras, but their leggings are terrible. Okay, I have this one and I have a lot of problems with the leggings. Number one is their high waistband is not very high waist, it's quite short. They have a front seam, which is also not something that I like at all. I feel like this material is really difficult to get on and then get off, but they have a pocket, so I would give them that. I used to have a lot of Nike leggings before, but like I said, I just don't think that their quality matches up to their price, which is why I don't like buying any more. The next thing that I have is a random purchase that I had bought from Forever 21. When I bought these leggings, I wanted to go back and buy all the colors until I realized that their waistband is not as thick as I'd like it to be, which is why it kind of loosens up. Especially with Forever 21, their main problem being that when you put it in the washing machine way too much, it kind of ruins the quality absolutely. So you kind of have to figure out a better way to wash these. It shapes your body nicely. It is squat proof. If you are planning on buying Forever 21 leggings, and if you don't mind the mid-waist, then this is a good purchase. So that was my activewear collection from over the last, I don't know how many years. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below again and tell me what is your absolutely favorite activewear brand. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys can be a part of my family. And I will see you guys very soon. Until then, bye. I remember buying my first pair of leggings from Bandra Hill Road, and by the fourth time that I wore them, they ripped apart in the gym in front of my trainer. Okay, that was an embarrassing memory.